Have you ever pondered over the origins of philosophical thought and societal structures in ancient India? The answers lie in a fascinating period known as the Vedic and Post-Vedic Age. This era, stretching from 1500 BC to 500 BC, is a crucial chapter in the history of India, as it saw the emergence of profound philosophical thought, intricate societal structures, and the foundation of Bharatiya scriptures. This period is marked by the advent of the Aryans, the flourishing of the early Vedic society, and the establishment of early Vedic polity. As we traverse through time, we'll witness the transition into the later Vedic period, characterized by significant societal changes and the dawn of urbanization. So fasten your seatbelts for this riveting journey through time as we peel back the layers of history to reveal the rich tapestry of the Vedic and Post-Vedic Age. Join us as we embark on a journey through this pivotal era, marked by profound philosophical thought, societal structures, and the foundation of Bharatiya scriptures. Our journey begins with the arrival of the Aryans, a nomadic Indo-European people. These wanderers journeyed into the Indian subcontinent around 1500 BC, crossing daunting mountains and treacherous rivers. The Aryans were not mere travelers. They were bearers of a new culture, carriers of a distinct language, Sanskrit, a tongue that would become the bedrock of many Indian dialects. Aryan religion, too, was transformative. They worshipped nature deities, and their rituals and hymns were later enshrined in the sacred texts known as the Vedas. These texts, composed in their native Sanskrit, laid the foundation for much of Indian philosophy, spirituality, and societal structures. Their traditions and societal rules, often dictated by the religious hymns, found a place in the daily life of the regions they settled in. The Aryans thus did not merely migrate, they interwove their way of life into the tapestry of the Indian subcontinent. Their arrival marked a significant cultural shift, greatly influencing the fabric of Indian society. The early Vedic society was a fascinating tapestry of pastoral and tribal life. This period, characterized by its simplicity and reverence for nature, was largely defined by two primary occupations: cattle rearing and agriculture. The cattle were not just an economic asset but held religious significance as well. Agriculture was another cornerstone, with the cultivation of barley and rice playing a crucial role in the sustenance of the society. The societal fabric was woven around the concept of varnas, a hierarchical system of social classes. At the apex were the Brahmins, the priests and scholars, revered for their knowledge and spiritual prowess. Next came the Kshatriyas, the warriors and rulers, followed by the Vaishyas, the farmers and traders. At the base were the Shudras, the laborers, who served the other three classes. These distinct social classes, known as varnas, formed the backbone of early Vedic society. Politically, the early Vedic period was marked by tribal chieftains and semi-nomadic clans. The landscape of power was not centralized but rather scattered across numerous clans and tribes, each with their own chieftain or raja. These rajan were not kings in the traditional sense but more like tribal leaders respected and followed by their people. Each of these clans or tribes, known as Janapadas, functioned as small, self-sufficient entities, each with its own unique set of customs, traditions, and laws. The Janapadas were not fixed or permanent political units, but were rather fluid, often shifting in response to conflicts, alliances, and migrations. Conflict was a common feature of this period, often arising from disputes over resources, especially cattle and land. These conflicts, while disruptive, played a pivotal role in shaping the political and social landscape of the early Vedic age. These Janapadas, loosely organized, often engaged in conflicts, shaping the political landscape of the early Vedic age. By the later Vedic period, we witness significant changes in Indian society. As we transition from 1000 BC to 600 BC, the pastoral and tribal nature of life starts to morph into an era of increased urbanization. The nomadic lifestyle of the Aryans gives way to settled agricultural communities. This shift in lifestyle ushers in the establishment of early cities, with Varanasi and Ayodhya emerging as prominent urban centers. These cities become the heart of cultural, religious, and political activities, reflecting the societal evolution of the time. The later Vedic period also witnesses the solidification of the caste system, with the Varnas becoming more rigid and hereditary. While this period saw advancements in agriculture, metallurgy, and commerce, it also marked the beginning of social inequality, a topic that remains relevant even today. The later Vedic period marked a time of progress and evolution, setting the stage for the golden age of Indian civilization.